Hey, what's up guys, it's Ivan back in with another video. Today is day 62 of the Squat Everyday program, and I thought it'd be a good idea to do another review of the program 62 days in. Before I get into that, I'll just show you what happened today. I hit a top set of 180 kilos again. Not feeling strong at all last few days, and that's going to be the theme of this video, I think. So I just watched the previous update video, day after 30 days of the Squat Everyday program, and really I should have listened to that video before I got stuck into this month's worth of work. But essentially this month has been a bit of a struggle. As you guys probably know if you've been watching the videos, I've had a hip issue again that kind of haunted me years ago when I started doing this program. But essentially, yeah, the first 30 days of the program I was kind of tippy-toeing around the volume, making sure I don't overtrain, and then the second 30 months, the second 30 days, the second month, I kind of ramped up the volume. I kind of got hungry for gains, and the nagging hip issue kind of returned. And I've basically spent the last 15 days trying to work it out. It started off being in my mind that it was going to be a sort of like a glute issue, so I started rolling that out here and there. And then I made a couple of videos about what helped me, and that internal hip rotation exercise really helped me get through some of those workouts. But yeah, long story short, basically I've worked out that my whole hip, leg musculature just goes super tight when I increase the volume, and I wasn't recovering from session to session. So I think the first point for this video is, especially if you're squatting for so long, every day, 60 odd days, you have to stretch, you have to do all that extracurricular stuff to make this program work. This program is brutal. If you ramp up the volume, you kind of have to ramp up the extracurricular stuff, the stretching, the foam rolling, all that stuff. If you don't, issues sort of creep up on you. So just have a look at the logbook again, and I've been squatting 180 kilos for some time now. It's not feeling good. Like, it's not that I feel I don't have the strength to push off. I just feel super uncomfortable at the bottom. Even today, although I've spent the last few days stretching heaps, and I've said that in the past as well, I've just kind of been targeting different stretches. I've showed you one stretch where you kind of do a kneeling, loaded kneeling position stretch where it hits kind of like the upper glute, the lower glute, upper hamstring area, and the calves. I did that, and I did hamstring stretches, quad stretches. So kind of looking for the relief. But yeah, the first time I hit 180 kilos was day 16 of the Squat Everyday program. Now it's day 62, right? So it's almost 40 days worth of squatting with no real, increase in strength. That's how it seems right now, because I'm not able to squat any crazy weight. So I'm still far away from the 200 kilo mark that I'm sort of chasing. I think my body's, I guess you could call it, broken for the last 30 days because I've, haven't been feeling right. Everything in me is saying to quit, to kind of have a deload. Some of you guys have actually said to me, just have a deload and attack it again. I don't want to let it go just yet. I want to be smart about this, or dumb about this. I want to kind of work it out as I go. So I'm going to try and work some things out. I think initially I'm going to try and continue stretching, but also kind of, as I've been doing, ease up on the back off sets. So I've been doing heaps of 3 sets of 10 at 70%. I've had a few days here and there where I've kind of loaded it up with 90% doubles. But yeah, so I feel a lot better than I did 15 days ago. I think that was the crisis point where I was just feeling super shit. But now it's kind of feeling a little bit better, but not 100% right. So 62 days in, I'm kind of disappointed about the progress of this month, that's for sure. But I am stubborn enough to continue doing this. So hopefully I get through this crisis point and I start getting stronger. But looking at the journal right now, yeah, it's kind of disheartening to see that I've done 40 days of squatting and I've not really improved. So yeah, this program is definitely not for everybody. You kind of need to be super patient, and you need to be super just kind of aware of your body and what's happening. Rest is super important, obviously. if you have a smashing session, if you say, I feel really good today and I do a whole bunch of volume, if you don't do the stretching thereafter, you're going to pay for it the next day. So it's kind of like the yin and the yang. You have tension one side, which is the exercise that you're doing with the squats, and the yang is basically the stretching, you know, the extracurricular stuff. You have to relieve that tension if you leave the tension in the muscle, it's not going to get circulation, it's not going to get the waste products out, it's not going to get the nutrition, the nutrients in. So for the following 30 days, so hopefully when I do the 90-day review, I'm going to report that everything's well. But for this whole month, I'm going to concentrate on doing a lot of stretching, doing a lot of foam rolling, paying close attention to my range of motion, and yeah, being smart about things. So there it is, guys. Day 62, I've hit 180 kilos again. No real major improvement, but hopefully it all sorts itself out. Thanks, guys. Catch you in the next one.